Welcome, curious travelers, to this captivating exploration of the life and extraordinary achievements of Zheng He, a 15th-century Chinese explorer and admiral. Get ready to dive into fascinating narratives of an era where bold adventures pushed the boundaries of the known world. Buckle up, as we navigate through the turbulent seas of history to uncover the life of this legendary figure. Embark on a captivating adventure as we explore the life of an extraordinary man, Zheng He, also known as Zheng He. We travel back to the 15th century, in the heart of the Ming Dynasty in China, where the foundations of an exceptional destiny are laid. Zheng He is born in the Yunnan province, into a family of Muslim origin. His birth occurs during a time when China is experiencing economic and cultural growth, establishing exchanges with distant regions. As a young man, Zheng He is captured by invaders and becomes a eunuch at the imperial court. However, this role does not determine the course of his extraordinary life. Upon arriving at the court, Zheng He displays exceptional qualities. His sharp intelligence and remarkable dedication attract the attention of the powerful figures of the time. But it's his expertise in navigation that opens the doors to an extraordinary destiny. Learning navigation arts, military strategy, and the intricacies of diplomatic affairs, Zheng He becomes a man of multiple talents and knowledge. His perseverance and charisma do not go unnoticed. He quickly gains the favor of Emperor Yongle, who recognizes in him a valuable advisor. The emperor, seeking to establish China's greatness and expand its influence, entrusts Zheng He with an extraordinary mission, to lead a series of unprecedented maritime expeditions. These expeditions would not simply be voyages of discovery, they would be ambitious diplomatic and commercial missions aimed at establishing relations with other powers and spreading Chinese greatness across the seas. Zheng He prepares for a role that extends beyond China's borders, becoming one of the most influential and respected admirals in Chinese history. Zheng He, armed with his proximity to the emperor and exceptional talents, leads several massive maritime expeditions that would go down in history as the treasure voyages. Spanning several decades, these expeditions constitute one of the most ambitious and audacious undertakings in maritime history. Imagine fleets of imposing ships, true floating fortresses, sailing the oceans in search of discoveries, riches, and influence. Up to 300 majestic vessels set sail during some expeditions, each carrying thousands of intrepid men and provisions for months, if not years. These voyages, far from being mere journeys, are manifestations of China's greatness and determination to establish its power beyond its borders. The goals of these voyages were varied and ambitious. First, they aimed to establish diplomatic relations with other nations, thus strengthening Chinese influence in the world. They also served to bolster trade ties and expand China's horizons on the international stage. The voyages were also exploration missions, aimed at mapping new lands, discovering new cultures, and expanding the geographical knowledge of the time. One of the most impressive features of these expeditions was the size and sophistication of the ships. Zheng He's fleets were marvels of naval engineering for their time. The largest ships reached a remarkable length of 120 meters, equipped with sails and sophisticated navigation systems. These vessels were designed to withstand the challenges of oceanic voyages, navigate long distances, and support the complex logistical needs of these monumental expeditions. Imagine the incredible sight of these majestic fleets setting sail, sails billowing in the wind, carrying precious cargo and crews determined to push the boundaries of the unknown. The treasure voyages were much more than a maritime endeavor, they were a reflection of an era's ambition, expertise, and greatness, as China sought to leave an indelible mark on the seas and shores of the world. Zheng He's bold expeditions pushed the boundaries of geographical knowledge of the time. He sailed through unknown seas, discovering new lands and making contact with distant kingdoms. His journey took him across the Indian Ocean, the Persian Gulf, the Red Sea, and even the remote coasts of East Africa. Imagine the fascination of his crews as they reached unexplored shores and encountered people with exotic customs. These voyages were much more than mere explorations. They were diplomatic and commercial missions aimed at strengthening ties between China and other cultures. Zheng He exchanged precious gifts with the leaders of the regions he visited, contributing to the growth of diplomatic relations and China's prestige on the world stage. These voyages paved the way for flourishing trade exchanges. China developed close economic ties with distant regions, contributing to the booming economy of the time. Various products and wealth, ranging from silk and porcelain to spices and precious metals, were exchanged along these new trade routes. The exchange of scientific and cultural knowledge was also a key element of these voyages. Zheng He and his crews shared ideas and discoveries with the people they encountered, fostering intercultural dialogue. The expeditions were opportunities for mutual learning, where technical innovations, customs, and ideas were exchanged, contributing to the mutual enrichment of the involved societies. Zheng He's daring voyages had a profound impact on China and the rest of the world. These expeditions expanded China's horizons, opening it up to new cultures, knowledge, and opportunities. The diplomatic and commercial relationships forged along the maritime routes charted by Zheng He contributed to strengthening China's influence on the international stage. These voyages also played a crucial role in the spread of Chinese culture. Wherever Zheng He's fleets docked, they brought not only precious gifts but also ideas, customs, and values. China thus left a cultural imprint in distant regions, creating lasting cultural ties that extended far beyond the end of the expeditions. Zheng He's expeditions also contributed to the advancement of maritime knowledge. The information gathered during his voyages played a crucial role in the development of accurate maritime maps and the improvement of navigation techniques. Zheng He's explorations helped broaden the understanding of the world, opening new paths for future explorers. The legacy of Zheng He remains rooted in Chinese and global collective memory. His name resonates through the centuries as an iconic figure in Chinese maritime exploration. The accounts of his voyages have inspired generations of explorers, scholars, and dreamers, reminding us of the importance of boldness, courage, and curiosity in the quest for knowledge and discovery. And there you have it, adventurers of knowledge, our dive into Zheng He's life comes to an end. We've explored the turbulent seas of history to uncover the feats of a man whose journeys left a lasting mark on the world. But let's not forget that history is a vast ocean of adventures and discoveries. So, continue sailing through the past, exploring stories, and forging new paths into the unknown.